Hi, welcome back to my channel. So just to give an introduction, I am a chartered accountant. I qualified in May 2023 and I've been working in one of the big four global firms since the last 2.5 years. So in this video, I'll be answering one of the most important questions that CA students generally have. How much can a chartered accountant earn in corporate? So let's get started. Starting with the salary of a fresher CA. If you are a fresher CA and you are willing to join global big fours, then you can get between 8 to 15 LPA based on the location, and that is for a fresher. And if you join a big four India, then the salary ranges from 7 to 12 LPA, and if you join industry, then your salary can vary from 6 to 14 LPA. These figures are generally for a fresher or a person who is experienced from 0 to 2 years. So if you are a CA with experience of 3 to 5 years, then you can have the salary between 50 to 25 LPA, and that also depends on your skill, performance and domain expertise. And generally a CA with 3 to 5 years of experience is hired for the position of a senior associate or an assistant manager, so you can earn between 12 to 25 LPA. And if you are a CA with 5 to 10 years of experience, you will be working as a manager or a senior manager, and your salary would range from 20 to 45 LPA, and that totally depends on your leadership responsibilities and roles. And when you become a manager or a senior manager, your leadership responsibility increases, so you can earn between 20 to 45 LPA based on your skills and capabilities. If you are a CA with more than 10 years of experience, then you generally work as a director, finance head or a CFO, and your salary would range from 40 LPA to 1 crore based on your leadership skills. And here are few of the skills on which your salary will be dependent. First is communication skill. Communication skill is very important if you want to grow in corporate. So if you are willing to work in corporate, then you should start working on your communication skills. Only then you will be able to reach to higher level, otherwise it will get difficult for you after a certain point of time. Then we have some technical skills like Excel, Power BI, analytics. So that can vary depending on your profile, what are the requirements of your profile. So yeah, if you are good in that, then you will definitely get an advantage as compared to other employees, because people will be aware that okay, you are good in this skill. So yeah, I think you will definitely have an edge over the other employees. Then domain expertise is very important. If you are working in audit, taxation, merger and acquisition, financial reporting, so your salary would definitely depend on your domain expertise. If you have good knowledge of your domain, like in whatever field you are working, then if you are excellent in that, then your salary will be higher as compared to the other people who do not have that much knowledge or experience in that domain. Then comes the leadership skills. If you are working as a senior associate, manager, senior manager, then leadership skills are very important because you will be managing your team. So if you want to reach to higher levels in corporate, then you have to work on your leadership skill. Leadership skill is seen by like how many people are willing to follow your rules or orders, or whether you are able to convince people, like people are ready to work based on your requirement or not. If you are not a good leader, then I think after a certain point of time you will definitely face challenges, like when people argue or people revert back. So yeah, leadership skill is one of the very important skills. A leader is able to get the work done from the people at the bottom levels. Then one of the important strategies that people generally follow is job switching strategy. So there are people who switch job after a few years and they get 20% or 30% hikes. So yeah, that is also one of the criteria based on which your salary increases. So yeah, I think if you get good opportunity, you should definitely go for that. And it's your career and your sole responsibility, so you should definitely take that action. your company, your organization will feel bad, but it's good for your professional growth. So yeah, these are few of the skills that are very important and helps getting a good salary. One of the important message to all of the student is that CA is not just about the degree. Your salary growth depends on the value you create, the skills you build, and the responsibilities you take. So if you are able to work upon the skills that I mentioned, you will definitely get a good salary. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.